Hey, this is Ryan, and we're going to talk about the next INVERSUS update. So let's go into Play Online with Friends to see the first item here. We're going to go into Versus and 2v2. Now, there's a new little piece you'll see here where it says press enter to join or press X to join. And what this is actually asking me to do is to invite another local player into the game, where previously you could only invite friends, over the internet. Now you can play with friends over the internet and mixed with friends that are on the couch with you. So notice I've got a PlayStation controller or a keyboard plugged in, so it's cycling between X or enter. So if I press enter on the keyboard, it's now going to bring in player 2 from my machine. I could invite players from another box now, or I could say, I actually want 3 of the players in this match to be from my local machine, and I can invite the other controller. So now 3 players in this game would actually be playing local from this one computer. So the next thing we've got is if we go into Play Online with anybody and you go into team, you can do the same thing here. So you can build a team of 2 people from just your machine and then go play against other teams that are from online players or other teams from other teams that are also like 2 local people on their couch. So we're going to invite 2 players here, and I'm going to hit find game. Now, previously, when you played team games, you could only match up with other people playing team games. But another piece in this update is players doing solo 2v2 can also find you. So I'm going to click on my laptop over here, and I'm going to say solo find game. And what we'll see is now it's popped in a 3rd player who's alone. And then if a 4th player were to hop in, we would end up in a match of like 2 solo players and then 1 team player. And this will also work if you invite other friends online to be in your team. So it's all the same matchmaking pool, which is really cool. The other bit we're going to talk about is I'm just going to go into solo here, and I'm going to put both these boxes in 1v1, and we're going to find a game. And what's going to happen, you'll see, is when it matches us up. So every time it starts an online game now, you're going to get this new introduction that's like, okay, who's in the game? What team are they on? And the reason that is when you're playing public matches now, it's going to do 2 of 3 maps versus each other. So remember, each map you play first to 3 points. So I'm just going to real quickly here defeat this other guy. And after one of us wins 2 of 3 maps, it's going to cycle in new players. Because what would happen before is you would get 2 people, maybe they find an online game together, and people were playing like, oh, we'll play like an hour or 2 hours, just me versus you, and maybe someone else is sitting in the lobby the whole time waiting for a match, and they have to wait for that 2-hour game to finish. So now what will happen is every 2 wins, it'll say, okay, you guys both have to re-enter matchmaking. And if there's someone out there waiting for a match, because there's maybe 5 people playing 1v1 games online, so there's always an odd person left, they're going to find that new person periodically. So here you'll see we've played that thing, and now I can go back to main menu if I want to take a break, maybe look at the unlocks, or I can say find next match, and that'll put me right back in the lobby. And if no one's waiting, the other person, when they hit find match, you guys will match back up together again. If someone else is waiting, they'll start cycling in. So basically all these things together are just like continued improvements to making it real easy to find matches online. And these hit all sort of the big request items on that people have been wanting, and that I've been wanting too. Otherwise, there's a bunch of small updates. You can check those out in the full patch notes. And until next time, that's INVERSUS.